Hey all, Rise from SC2GG.com doing another commentary. We're going to be watching another round of 8 OSL Week 1 match. We're going to be seeing some play on Troy, which is a very interesting map. And we got Jaedong versus Flash. And Jaedong, I'll just point this out real quickly, is in the 10 o'clock position, or 11 o'clock, whatever you want to call it. And Flash is in the 7 o'clock position. Now, I just wanted to point out the fact that these two just faced off not too long ago in the MSL, and they played 4 matches. I won't spoil it, but check out Moltrap's commentaries. He actually commentated 3 of the 4, and I believe someone else, lost Wraith maybe, commentated the 4th game. Very interesting matches, very well played on both parts, and definitely worth checking out. So now these guys have a little bit of history, maybe even some bad blood between them, but I mean, definitely some fun tactics in these games. Flash is a very exciting player. He always does what he wants. He doesn't really care if it's gonna work or not so much as he's got balls, as Moltrap puts it. I don't know how else you can explain it. He tries everything, and I like that about him. I really like the fact that he's not afraid to possibly lose because he's willing to take a chance, and a lot of other players aren't. You'll see a lot of players play so standard that you can't. I don't even commentate them because they're the most boring things you've ever seen. So it should be a fun match. And these two, again, they're facing off for, I guess, the 5th time now in a very short period of time. So they're very used to playing each other, and I am very excited to see the tactics, especially on Troy of all maps, which, as you probably know by now, unless you're very new to watching these, Troy is the map that has assimilators blocking your expansions and your main base. So you can see them right there, actually. And those assimilators, when you break them, they actually let less units through. So at first you can fit big units, and then you kill one, you can fit smaller units, and then finally, if you kill them both, you can't fit any units, not even Marines. So you effectively lock yourself or your opponent off, which we've seen in other matches, like Bisu got screwed in a PvZ match because he got rushed in his Bisu build by a 5 pool. And Jaedong doing some effective harassment on that SCV right there, who's getting repaired by another SCV. And so, anyway, Bisu lost that match because he got locked in by his assimilators. So he never had the opportunity to really expand freely because the person he was playing had so much free reign of the map. It may have actually been Luxury he was playing. I can't remember now. Anyway, okay, back to the match. So here we see Flash is getting a quick expansion. He hasn't messed with his assimilators yet. And here we see Jaedong getting a 3rd hatchery, also not messing with his assimilators yet. Generally, you don't want to lock yourself out unless you're locking out an expansion that you're making, because otherwise your expansion is pretty useless unless it's either A, producing air units, or B, you want it to be, sealed off from the world and not produce any units. So now we have a couple lings out, and this is where you start seeing some harassment of assimilators and things like that. But I think Flash will be aware of that for sure. Jaedong trying to sneak an Overlord in the back door of Flash, but Flash, he's not into that sort of thing, so he's going to take out that Overlord if he can. I don't know if he'll get it. It's going to be close, actually. And he didn't make it. Nice try. That could have been bad for Jaedong. That's 100 minerals early on like that can be a significant loss, but he made it through there fine. And more importantly, I guess he made it through and got a scout of that expansion. So now we'll see how Jaedong reacts to that. Here we see a lair going down, and it looks like he's going to go for some tech, and a 2nd and 3rd barracks going down for Flash. So Flash actually playing a bit of a traditional game finally. There was one match where he went Goliaths and tanks instead of medics and marines, and that was fun to watch, that's for sure. So now we see Jaedong getting some more gas. I'm gonna guess he's going for some muta. Well, or a lurker, I guess. I'm not gonna. I'll wait to make a prediction on that. And Flash just kind of building up his forces a bit, gonna... Actually, Jaedong getting a scout in. I don't know where that came from. Oh, that was an expansion. I guess he was able to scout from the side. So, anyway, both players in pretty good positions right now. Just working on the macro game a bit, not really focusing on any attacks. Jaedong ready for a push, though, putting down those Sunkens, and control group going in for Flesh, it looks like. A couple Firebats in that mix, and only one medic, so probably won't be that effective against 3 Sunkens with just the 1 medic. You know, worst came to worst, you could just target the medic and expect to take everything else pretty quickly. But Flash doing a timing push, actually, getting in before the Sunkens are actually morphed in, so those this push is going to be a lot more effective than I thought it was going to be. And Jaedong in a bit of trouble right now. He's got, actually he takes out that Firebat, so he's able to do some damage to that attacking force. Flash pulling back, waiting for some more Firebats, it looks like. But if I were him, I would push right in right now. And it looks like he should be going in if I were him. He's wasting time. He's letting Jaedong build up those Sunkens. I'm not really sure what he's waiting for. He may have more units on the way that he wants to get there. But no, now he's going in, and he's got some Firebats. He's got 3 Firebats to deal with those Lings who are going to have a tough time taking out all those Marines and stuff. And wow, very effective attack right now, taking out this last Sunken. Probably going to be successful in this entire attack. And Jaedong definitely in a lot of trouble right now. Flash doing a great job of pushing in there before Jaedong's got any Sunkens down. And taking out that last Sunken, Jaedong actually canceling it, seeing that it's not going to work. Jaedong looking a little caught off guard and working really hard to try to get himself back on track. And it looks like, actually it looks like Jaedong's trying to surround his Flash's units a bit, but a ton of Firebats. This is an all Firebat attack going on right now. And if he can get in there and really push into that drone line, that mineral line before those mutas come out, as you can see the spires up, he's going to be able to do a ton of damage. And Jaedong, unfortunately, stacking up his units, and he realizes that, wow, stacking units is a bad idea with Firebats. Not much he can do at this point. I'm going to say that Jaedong has lost this match. Even with a few mutas out, he's not going to be able to clean up too much because he's got about 1 drone left that he's trying to protect, that I'm thinking he's about to lose as well. So now Firebat's in there taking out his buildings. Firebat's not too good at taking out buildings, but turret's going down for Flash, and it looks like he's going to be okay against this small harassment of Muta if he just pumps out some Marines, which he seems to be doing. 4 Marines there now, a turret up. Jaedong going to have to GG. There's definitely not enough Muta there to win, and Jaedong does GG. So Flash continuing the feud. Again, I'm not going to spoil what happened in the MSL, but Flash continuing the feud between him and Jaedong. Well played. Nice job, guys. Very entertaining. See you guys in the next commentary. Hope you enjoy that. Bye.